Welcome back. If you suffer from loose dentures or you're embarrassed to smile because of missing teeth, Dr. David Tambor is here to tell us how mini dental implants could change your life. Doctor, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thanks so much, Tina. It's a pleasure being here.
So I'm kind of curious, how long have you actually been in practice and been handling these mini dental implants?
I've been in practice a little over 30 years, wow. And we placed my first mini dental implant back in about 1999. Wow. Yeah.
And so I did say that you're going to tell us how they are going to change our lives. Kind of give me a description of what they could do for us.
Mini dental implants are wonderful for basically giving people back their teeth when they've lost their teeth, particularly for people that are denture wearers. There are over 50 million Americans who wear dentures, and if you've had dentures, they don't fit very tightly. And so what they do with mini dental implants, we're able to put a few mini dental implants in, and they attach to the bone and to the gums, and they can eat with them just like they have regular teeth. So it really gives them back terrific function, and it also just gives them back the confidence that comes with having a really great smile like yours.
Oh, thank you very much. And I know we keep saying mini dental implants. What is the difference between that and your routine implant?
It's a great question. A mini dental implant it really just refers to the diameter, how thick they are. They're just narrower than conventional dental implants. They tend to be a little bit longer, but they are narrower. And the benefit to that is that we actually say there's 5 less. They are less invasive, there's less surgery involved, less pain involved, less time involved, and less costly. So it's really a wonderful benefit and difference from conventional implants.
Well, I love all those all 5 of those is what we're really looking for. And I know you said that this is on top of, anybody that may benefit from this, but for denture wearers specifically. So does this mean we're foregoing dentures?
Well, ideally, if we can eliminate the classic removable denture, it's the best thing. People's lives are really like renewed with this procedure. Conventional dentures have been around for a long time. I did many of those as well. These are just a wonderful alternative that gives people back their ability to eat whatever they want to eat. Corn on the cob, apples.
Wow.
They can really go to town, and it's a good thing.
Oh, yeah. Anytime we can get back to eating some of the stuff that we love, that's a good thing.
Absolutely.
And I know you actually brought some examples for us. What did you bring here today?
I brought examples of this. I mentioned the denture.
Yeah.
And this is what looks like a conventional lower denture, and pretty much all that we do is put in 4 of these mini dental implants, and they can be done in a single visit. And the denture then on the inside has little O-ring housings, and it literally snaps on, and then it is really solid. If you don't have those in there, these things flop over. Anybody who's had a lower denture, they can feel that. That's a really wonderful thing. For upper dentures, we're actually able to remove the palate from the denture, which allows people to taste their food better. You can feel the temperature of the food, which is great. Helps with gaggers, people that have problems with dentures that gag. So this is, and again, it snaps and fits and holds great.
Wow.
And then the best thing, I think the most natural, ideal thing that we can do for people is something that doesn't have any plastic on it. So this is all zirconium. This is like strong like diamonds. In fact, it's harder than our own teeth and very natural. And these just get placed right on top of the mini dental implants, and the patient doesn't take them out.
They don't take them out?
This type they do not take out. They come in twice a year. I'll take it out, take a look at it, check their gums. We want to make sure they don't have any oral cancer. We want to make sure everything looks healthy. And then if we need to replace the little O-rings, we can replace them, put them back in. Patient wears them, they can eat anything.
Now,
they look really natural.
That really is life-changing.
It is. It's a wonderful procedure. If you're not talking about just replacing all your teeth, so you're missing a couple of teeth.
Oh, yeah.
We can do single crowns. These are a wonderful procedure. Same success rates as conventional implants, but just like I said, less invasive, less surgery, less pain, less time, and about half the price.
I love that. Now, if we want to see if somebody's a good candidate for this, is the best thing to do is to get a hold of you and come in?
Absolutely. We offer a complimentary consultation to everybody, including any x-rays that are necessary. And at that, I'm able to really determine, are they a good candidate, which, by the way, about 98% of patients are candidates for mini dental implants. One of the big advantages over conventional is we don't need as much bone. So if people's bone has resorbed over the years, mini dental implants very often can be the solution without extensive grafting surgery or other procedures to make them work.
You know, sometimes people come on and they talk about changing lives, and I'm not sure. This really is going to change somebody's life, and I think that this is going to be great. Someone's going to come to see if they're the perfect candidate. I'm going to tell them where you're at and how to get a hold of you, doctor, but thank you so much for coming in.
It's my pleasure.
To learn more about Tucson Mini Dental Implant Center, located at 6026 East Grant Road, give them a call at 298-6026 or visit TucsonMiniDentalImplants.com.